So the following is the stages according to my own research, my own sessions, and my own channeled information. Stage 1, the physical death of the human body, leaving that physical body finally. So leaving the body at the death, the life is clear and more answers can be found by your client. Life lessons for that lifetime and their connections to their current lifetime. This is what we call in regression the death point. And especially important, what emotions were carried over into their current life. Stage 2, outside of the physical body. They've now died, they've left the body. A soul can leave the earth more spontaneously into the afterlife realms in many different ways. Often they experience a lifting, a magnet, floating, a pulling sensations. Sometimes they have loved ones or angels there to guide them. Sometimes they go alone. Sometimes they experience a tunnel, a vortex. Stage 3. On a rare occasion, a soul may need some additional time on this earth vibrational plane before they leave. This may happen for various different reasons, and it's usually a reluctance to leave their loved ones. Of course, this is only a human perception. They can always communicate, they can always leave, they can always vibrate to a different place. And then they proceed to the afterlife, or more likely, they dip their toes in and they dip their toes out. So stage 4, landing in the afterlife. It's often described as a train station, a room of light, a physical place, but not a physical place, a meeting place. It's the first or second stop of that soul, and they will always make it. Now, usually there are other souls in this place, and these souls, they're meeting them can be their soul family, loved ones from that lifetime, or they can be guides. And a soul family, which we're going to be talking about more in a little while, I'm going to call clusters, and they're usually in clusters of 15. Now just be mindful that a working group is very different. It is not a soul family. Stage 5 is a healing place, and it is optional. They can go here first, and sometimes they don't go at all. If you find that they have gone to a healing place in their charts, it always shows that they have been very likely to have carried over some physical trauma and some emotional trauma from that past life. So if you're seeing this in the charts, be mindful of what trauma is there. Stage 6, meeting the guides, meeting the elders. This can be at stage 1 or separate stops, but it will always happen. Often the life review of previous lifetimes in that life occurs now when they meet the guides in stage 6. Seeing how the life went, what their life lessons were, how was their plan, how did their plan go. Stage 7, again, this is optional, this is a working group. Often, however, they are more mission-based souls or star seeds, and then he's going to look at more of this in the next chapter. Now we're on to stage 8. This is how they spend their time in the afterlife working. And yes, people work in the afterlife. Stage 9, the final step is the preparation for their next incarnation, if they decide to incarnate. And you're looking at soul contracts, preparing soul contracts, and so forth.